Hey there, welcome to Dive Bar Comedy, episode 73. I'm Wild Joe.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Wild Joe.
What up, GT? You got a big night ahead of you.
Yeah, we're going to be doing Christmas and Christmas Eve, and I'm going to be Santa. I'm going to be walking around. I'm going to be putting on 30, 40 pounds, and I'm going to be passing out gifts to the kids. But you got to understand, I don't look like Santa or typical Santa, but I'm going to look like some strange looking Santa, that's for sure.
Well, you got a whole Santa suit, so, maybe you will look like Santa by the end of it. You get the beard and the hat. I don't know if it comes with hair. I think Santa has a lot of flowing hair, right? He's not bald-headed like you.
Yeah, I'm going to be like the Pitbull Santa. I might even take off my hat, start going Dale 3 or 5 Chico Mr. Worldwide.
I'm sure you'll be very good as a Santa. I think we're going to have to, you're right, you're going to have to get a little fatter. Maybe we should bring some pillows and stuff your shirt because you've been dieting. You're so slim now.
I've been always dieting. I've been dieting since I was probably in my early 30s, and I've always tried to diet, and I've never been fat, but I've always gained 10 pounds here and there, but and then 15 pounds, and then became 20 pounds, and then back to 15, back to 10 pounds overweight. So always went back and forth. The other day I was trying out some new pants, and I couldn't get in.
Well, one of my Japanese friends, I put on about 10 pounds. She said, "Oh, that's your winter weight." And it's true. Most people gain weight in the winter and then they lose it in the summer. I think part of it is just biology, that you need that extra insulation in the winter. And then you shed it when it gets warm. So hopefully when we get in our bikini bodies will come bouncing back when it starts getting hot outside.
Yeah, just I was trying to get in my swimsuit I had from back when I was 20s, and I couldn't do it. It was like my belly was popping out.
Oh, well, every decade people get a little bigger. It's not very many people are the same size when they're 50 as when they're 20. So I guess that's just the way it goes. You never stop growing. GT.
You know, I always try to eat healthy, and I have donuts here and there, and the only thing I've been drinking is coffee. I've been drinking coffee to stay awake because people think I'm always I always have my head down at comedy shows because I get sleepy, and I hate that about myself. So.
And coffee, it's like an enema. Coffee makes you go number 2 right away, right? So that's like a way of almost being bulimic.
You know, yeah, when you drink coffee, that's the worst thing you should do. Drink coffee, especially when you're out driving. You have to stop at some fast food restaurant. They're like, hey, and people are like, oh, you gotta buy something first, and you feel like you gotta take a dump at a strange place. And then when you don't drink coffee, you feel like you're gonna fall asleep and you're on the wheel, and you don't want that to happen.
Quite a conundrum. So, so tonight we've got Christmas. We have to be Santa. I found out the hard way there's no such thing as Santa. Last year, our baby didn't get any presents. I'm like, where's Santa? Why didn't Santa show up? Turns out I have to do it myself. Nobody told me.
Well, Santa Claus is sometimes really hard to come by. Santa Claus is not always available. You got Santa Claus. I met some comedian, Santa Claus, the other day. He gets paid $250 a show, and he was off to Arizona. He said he was going to make $1,000 because he was going to do like 4 shows, get paid $250 a piece, and then Santa Claus, man, they want to get paid. Santa Claus are done doing stuff for free.
What kind of show was he doing? He was just dressing as Santa and taking pictures with kids like a normal Santa, or he was doing a comedy show in a Santa suit?
I think he was just gonna take pictures with the kids. It was more like a country. He had to be like a country Santa. He had to act like a cowboy country Santa Claus.
It's pretty specific. Did he have a real beard, a natural beard?
No, he had more of a goatee kind of a look, and so he was more like a biker than anything else.
Wow. Wow. Well, maybe that could be your next gig. Next year, sign up to be a Santa. We got our picture taken with Santa, and I got several. It was a good-looking Santa. He looks like the real thing. His beard was real. But I got several comments on Facebook that he wasn't jolly enough. They didn't like that he didn't have much of a smile while taking pictures. I mean, he looked perfectly pleasant to me, but I guess he wasn't jolly enough for my friends.
Yeah, he seemed probably he needs some coaching. That Santa needed some coaching. He needed to smile. He needed to smile a little bit more and tilt his head a little bit to the left. And he was a purebred all white Santa, that's for sure.
Well, he looked like the real deal. He looked like the real Santa, but maybe in a kind of bland, blah mood. And yeah, there's a lot to it, I guess. There's more to it than just the suit. You got to have the looks. You got to have the poses. You got to have the right smile. You have to be good with kids. You can't scare the kids. So a lot more to it than you think. So maybe they deserve that $250 a day.
You think I'm gonna get paid $250 a day? You think people would pay me? I'm gonna be like an Armenian Santa. Maybe I'm gonna be doing some Armenian events. That's the only way I'm gonna get accepted as the real Santa.
Well, tonight we'll see how you look in that costume, and yeah, there are a lot of kids, including some of your cousins' kids, that only speak Armenian because their family thinks it's best to learn Armenian first and then later learn English. So there might be a little niche for you, teaching, or not teaching, but just performing as an Armenian speaking Santa Claus. You could do it, GT.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be. I might even take off my hat and Santa outfit and start acting like Pitbull. It's going from I want to switch from being Santa to being Pitbull. What do you think?
Well, it should be interesting to see if our baby recognizes you in your suit, because I'm pretty sure she will. I don't think she's so sold on the whole Santa idea that she even knows it's supposed to be a real person, or if she'll be fine with it being you. We'll see if you can pull it off as being a Santa unrecognizable. Like there's that song, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Phaedra and Ellis are gonna know it's Daddy. They're gonna say, Daddy, 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 Daddy. Start pulling on my beard.
Well, I think they will too. I think they'll know you, sense of smell or something like that. So anyway, but it'll be a lot of fun. I hope everybody listening had a very nice, warm Christmas with their families or whatever holiday you celebrate. We are all getting along over here, which is great. We've got my family and GT's family, and we're going to be doing a lot of celebrating with the kids, which is fun. So, ding dong ding. What's going on? What's going on next? We have a show coming up day after Christmas. For those of you who catch this right on time, you could come out to our show day after Christmas.
Yeah, on the 26th, day after Christmas, we have a show at the Liquid Zoo in Van Nuys. That's in the corner of Sherman Way and Sepulveda. The Liquid Zoo starts at 8:30 p.m. And then we have another show coming up at the Lotus Lounge on the 7th. That's in Hollywood. And then we have another one coming up at a new spot called the Witch's Brew. That's on the 27th. That's on a Monday of January, and after that we have another show at the Liquid Zoo. So our next show. Let's not make it confusing. As our next show is coming up a day after Christmas this month at the Liquid Zoo.
And you can find all our shows on the GT's Comedy Jam Facebook page. You can also look up gtscomedygam.com. And for those of you who have not subscribed to our podcast, please do subscribe. You can find it wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for Dive Bar Comedy or go to divebarcomedy.com. We come out every Wednesday at 12 a.m., which is basically late night Tuesday nights. So today we have a fun show for you. We have some new comics that we have not had on before. 4 really awesome comics. We have Larry Battle, a.k.a. Mr. Amazing, Mike Hughes, Nick Cain, and Gary Robinson, who is the one he's the producer who was filming our sizzle reel for the Dive Bar Comedy Show to put it out as a TV show. So that should be coming out soon also as a great sizzle reel with all the highlights of our last few Dive Bar Comedy shows.
Yeah, he said it's going to be coming out on the 8th of January. Keeps getting pushed back, but he's going to present it to the networks and see if it's going to get picked up for TV.
Attention all drinkers. Attention all drinkers. Do you like a smooth tasting vodka that goes down with no burn? How about Global Vodka, straight from Italy? Check it out. You can find it at global-vodka.com. Not only does it have a smooth, great taste, it also is gluten-free and organic for you health nuts. So try Global Vodka. You can find it at global-vodka.com, or next time you're in LA, check it out at Universal Bar and Grill. Hey, we're here, Dive Bar Comedy.
It's GT. We're here with
LBAK, Mr. Amazing.
This is your boy LB, a.k.a. Mr. Amazing.
Oh, wow. He's got a song for his name and everything.
Oh, yeah, you know, that's how I do it, Got to keep the people interested.
Yeah, I saw him do some nasty set over there at the Improv.
Oh, that's how you win GT's heart. Just do anything nasty. He loves it.
Oh, yeah, he loves nastiness. And nastiness, that's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
All right. Well, hopefully it's funny, too, because you can just talk about a pile of poo or something. It's not funny. It's just gross.
No, talking about a pile of poo is not funny, but talking about a pile of poo that you have thrown is.
All right. Well, I don't want to give away your whole set.
Yeah, we can't do that too quick.
All right. Anyway, how long have you been doing comedy? What got you into it?
Well, I got into comedy. Just wanted to do something different. I've been doing comedy actually about a year now. I do comedy videos where I do comedy skits, going out on the street, meeting different people, doing skits with the homeless. Got a lot of attention.
Wow.
A lot of people like it. Yeah, so.
Do you have to get a release form signed by the homeless to use their image?
Well, I haven't yet. But
you
yeah.
get sued by some homeless people.
I thought about that too. One homeless guy asked me, "Hey, how much money do you make on these videos?"
Wow.
So he might come looking for me one day, but hopefully he don't hear the podcast.
Monetizing it on YouTube and
no? Yeah. He said, "How many views you get?" I said, "This right now is just for fun, just something to make the people laugh, just something to keep them entertained."
That's cool. Well, hey, you're involving everyone.
Yeah, everyone should be involved. Yeah, I like that. Just get everyone. I can just walk on the street, meet somebody, be like, "Hey, you want to do a video?"
Hey, we're on the street right now.
Yeah. Hey, we can shoot a video in maybe about 2 minutes after we're done with the interview.
Wow. I don't know if the lighting is very good around here, but
Oh yeah, the lighting is not the best, but we have to. We can stand under the street light.
Yeah, one way of doing it. Get the reflection off this big semi truck. This is like the longest semi truck I've ever seen is parked across the street. I don't know how they even drive on these streets.
I know. I thought we was in the movie Taken. I thought in a minute now some guys was going to shoot out the back and rob something.
Uh-oh.
So tell us, man. What inspired you to do? What inspired you to get into comedy?
Well, what inspired me, I always wanted to make people laugh. I think I always done comedy. But what inspired me to try to take a professional step toward it, just people inspired me like, hey, you made me laugh. You did a video, it was really funny. And so after that, I was like, you know what? It would be a really cool thing to just, work to make people laugh, make them enjoy life. I like making people's life better. And that's one of my goals, is to make people's life better. And comedy is a way to do that.
You're also a nurse, right?
Yes, I'm an RN. I've been an RN for 10 years now.
So you went to school for a long time. That's almost like being a doctor. I know a girl that she was trying to become an RN. She was in school all the time. She's constantly studying. So you went through the whole process.
Yeah, I went through the whole process. School was long, tremendous. They taught us a lot. But I'm RN, but mainly I just wipe people butts. But
Wait. This is what GT thinks that all the nurses are doing. So that is your job. You're a professional butt wiper.
I'm a professional shit wiper. Can I say shit?
You know what? I have two babies at home, so I'm wiping a lot of butts too.
And you didn't even go to school for it.
No.
You just learned it naturally.
I'm learning it as I go.
We got 2 infant kids, and we're constantly wiping ass all day.
And sometimes they really, really blow
And
ass.
they're crying. Imagine.
Crying and turning around. Now they learn how to flip over at the same
You ever
time.
have patients crying and turning over? Hey, don't wipe my ass.
Well, sometimes.
Hopefully not too often.
But not too often, yeah.
But you know what? That's why they have to pay you more, because it's a disgusting job that nobody wants to do.
Well, that's true. I mean,
And
wiping
you need
shit.
skills. I mean, that part of it you don't need that much skill for, but there's other skills that you do need to be trained for, right?
Yeah, because
injections and IVs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, injections, IVs, passing medication, but the biggest dodging shit, things like that.
Wow. You're a real pro.
Yeah. But I really enjoy my job. I enjoy what I do. It's a rewarding, but I kind of want to get into comedy, and so I like to make jokes and joke on my patients and things like that.
Well, you got a lot of stuff to joke about if you're
Oh,
wiping
yeah.
ass all the time.
Yeah. Tons of ass wiping and tons of jokes for all the ass I wipe.
Wow. All right. Well, where can people find you online? People that want to look you up,
Oh.
find your videos and stuff.
Well, you can find me. I'm on YouTube. Just Google me, Larry Battle, LB, a.k.a. Mr. Amazing. Just Google LB, a.k.a. Mr. Amazing.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Larry.
So we're going to give a round of applause for this guy coming up. Because his last name is also Battle. He will give you a battle of pure comedy. Take it to your soul. Make it feel swole, like a dude going to the hole, dribbling to the rim like LeBron on the goal. You feel it? You feel it? Are you motherfuckers drinking tonight? Y'all playing pool back there tonight? Is this the motherfucking Lotus Lounge? You goddamn right. So give me a clap, 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 clap for Larry. All right, give it up for your host. Give it up for your host. Oh, you can do better than that. Give it up for your host. Give it up for JT. Put this on. Come on, give it up for JT. GT. I said J then. Seeing wasn't listening. But yeah, my name is Larry Battle. I know y'all heard my commercial. Larry, you're killing me, Larry. Have y'all heard that commercial? But yeah, let me tell you, I'm here, I got a little dilemma. Me and my girl just broke up. Exactly, because breaking up with her was not the dilemma. That bitch was crazy. But now I'm single. No, don't feel sad. That wasn't the dilemma either. That wasn't the dilemma. I like being by myself. But the dilemma is being single and fucking. That is a dilemma. Right? That's a little difficult. So what I decided to do, I was like, I like being single. I really don't want to put up with anybody. So I'm going to let y'all know a little secret. So I started shopping for blow-up dolls. Anybody in here use don't clap. All right, we don't want to tell nobody. She said no. So I started shopping for blow-up dolls. But this is the thing, man. Me and that blow-up doll, to be honest, we've been having the times of our life. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where I don't want to be weird and shit. Like, I don't want to go outside no more. I go to work, go home. I
cook my blow-up dog dinner. I be like at home, be like, hey baby, what you want to watch on TV? Oh, you want to watch the game? We watch the game. Let me tell you, my girl now, she loves sports. She loves sports. She don't complain about when I'm coming home. I don't have no issues from her. Anything I want to do, I can do. Anything I cook, she doesn't complain about it. And so I was thinking to myself, you know, I don't want to get too weird and not go outside, but this has really been a good experience. So, yeah, it's really been a good experience. Not having to put up with anything. So I was thinking, right, I recently got some sad news. Not really that sad, but got some sad news. My dad, a couple months ago, they called him. He called me and said that he had been diagnosed with prostate cancer. So he had to go to his appointment and everything like that. So, you know, I flew with him because I said I wanted to go to the appointment with him and everything like that. So I flew down and we was going to the appointment. Now, I knew him all my life. So we ride into the doctor's appointment. And he looks at me, and we just talking or whatever. And he looks at me and he was like, you know what? I'm not worried about this. God got me. I said, who? He said, God got me. Now, let me tell you about my dad. I've known this guy my whole life. I've never heard him mention anything about God. And so I'm thinking to myself, look, when you was out there fucking, drinking, cheating, sleeping around, I never heard you say God. So I really don't think that's the way this works. Like, now that you're in trouble, you want to call on him? No, bro, I think you probably on your own. You probably on your own. So I was like, but give it up for my dad. But he's fine now. He's fine. He's doing well, doing good. So he made a complete recovery. So I don't know how much time. I think that's my time. I want to thank you. My name is Larry Battle. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Mr. Larry Battle. I like his shirt. It had the glitter shit.
Hey guys, you need a party tent, you need a commercial tent, you need a tent because you have no garage? Well, log on to webtentsale.com, webtentsale.com, and check out our site. This site is designed for commercial tents, party tents, and anything but camping tents. So if you need a tent because you have a party and you will need to buy it instead of renting it all the time, you're tired of throwing your money down the drain, well, go to our website, webtentsale.com, and check it out and order your tent right now.
This is Dive Bar Comedy. I'm Wild Joe.
This is GT.
We have a special guest.
Mike Hughes.
What's
All
up?
the way from Orange County.
All the way from Orange County. So, you throw your own shows, right?
I do. We monthly down in Laguna Hills. Yeah.
You get like people supporting plus the community coming
I
out?
I usually get like 4 up-and-coming Orange County, and then I'll bring a couple pros down from LA, and it's had a pretty good success. We'll get sometimes 60 to 80 people.
Oh, nice.
For
Wow.
a little restaurant.
Just a local community supporting the thing.
Yeah, and I got a good owner there. It's like a ham shop. Like a honey baked ham shop, but it's a real high end restaurant, and then we turned it into a comedy club, round tables at night. And so
I always wondered what the honey baked ham people do on the other 363 days of the year that are not Easter or Christmas.
They do sandwiches but the 3 days a year make up like 60-70% of their business.
Yeah, because who buys a honey baked ham on just a regular day?
Yeah, it's Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Yeah.
I've become an expert on the honey baked ham world.
So many little worlds.
So how long you been doing comedy?
About 3 years. Yeah.
Oh, jumped right in and you already started running your own show.
I did, yeah. And I've been doing it a year now. So, but I've run a lot of things before. I've run golf tournaments and things. So.
Well, you got experience booking shows,
talking to people. I've gone into jails before.
Why?
Because it's like through our church, my wife and I have gone in to like, now it's getting like hardcore people with face tattoos. And it started off being minimum security, but they've released all the minimum security people now because there's really no more drug crimes.
I heard everybody can do anything, like you steal like $1,000 a day and you're fine.
Yeah, it's just hey Raphael, it's amazing.
Wow.
How
So now jails are only for the hardcore.
It really it's getting that way, medium to hardcore. Yeah.
Wow.
So
well,
that's why you see like there's like 4 times, 5 times as many.
What are you guys
people
doing there?
Homeless. We just do like we do counseling and give like give a message and.
Okay. Like a pep talk.
Yeah, like a pep talk, yeah. It was crazy. Last time my wife saw this kid that she had seen when he was in juvenile hall, and now he was there for a double homicide.
He graduated.
He graduated, yeah. In a big.
Who, do you know who he killed? Was it a relative, a friend?
I don't know anything.
Usually it's
other
people
than
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this as I was walking down the street. I was like, I wonder, people are always worried about somebody just randomly attacking and killing them.
No, the odds are it's...
Yeah, I wonder if you just don't speak to anybody, like, how many murders occur between people that have never spoken, like, anything to each other at all?
I bet it's
probably a small,
less than
small
5%.
percent.
Yeah. No, it's always the husband or the wife.
Yeah, or your buddy or somebody you think is your friend, or
right.
they kind of connive their way into being your friend somehow or something. I don't know. Like, anyway.
Boy, we've gone down a dark road.
Well, how do we make this funny? We're a dive bar comedy. This is a dark and creepy place, but we try to
I wondered
bring
about
light.
Vermont Street. This area is not too bad. I don't think.
No, it's
here.
not bad. I guess this is East Hollywood, but it's not technically. It doesn't have a name. This
We're near
neighborhood.
LA City College, so.
Oh wow, you know more than me.
Well, I
How
just
did you hear
drove by.
about
I think I heard about it through Knuckleheads down in San Clemente. You were doing that show, and I'm like, I wonder, really, because they haven't done a show there in years and years.
Comedy?
That was a fun
comedy
show.
Was it a good crowd?
Yeah.
So you get notified because are you part of Knuckleheads?
You were hanging out there talking to people.
I think it was somewhere on Facebook I saw it, or there's a guy that runs a show called H.H. Cotton's, Nick Donabed, and they just pulled the plug on that. So there's like, you're the only show in San Clemente now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Way to go, GT. You're the only show in San Clemente.
Was that guy a comedy show?
He was a comedy, yeah. He was just running an open mic at
Yeah, I heard
H.H.
about
Cotton's.
that.
Yeah, and it was good. It was twice a month, but it was.
I guess he wasn't bringing enough people.
Yeah, it was. It's hard to get the open mic off the ground, though.
Yeah.
I mean, to get one successful.
All right,
You
Mike.
ever host open mics yourself?
I have not. Oh, I've hosted, but I've never run one from the get-go. Yeah.
So, we got to get on to the show, but how can people find you online?
Mike Hughes 34 is my Instagram, and then Facebook, it's just Mike Hughes or Mike Hughes Comedy. I've got 2. I don't know. I have 2 Facebook accounts, but yeah.
All right, well, we got you all the way from Orange County, so
Yeah.
can't wait to see you
Looking
live.
forward to it. Thank you.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
We got another comedian coming to the stage. Ooh, I like this guy. He's like a distant cousin of D.L. Hughley, but his name is short. So you ready for this next comedian? Yeah! You goddamn right. Can I get a clap, 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 clap for Mr. Mike Hughes!
Lotus Lounge. Yeah. So that you here, thank you for hosting this. This reminds me that I worked in a bar like this, my first job in Cleveland, Ohio. I was 15 years old. It was called the Ward Tavern, true story. And the worst part was I had to kick out the drunks every night, like the town drunk. And my dad would just bitch at me the whole way out the door. Yeah, I grew up. You guys ever fly to Cleveland, Ohio? You guys ever? The airline proves that the shitty town. It was for a hot weekend. It was $19 to fly there. Lori, no secrets. There, Torn. Hey, do you go to Penn State?
No, my brother.
Your brother went? Really? So he knows Jerry Sandusky at all? Good guy. Sorry, hey, I just went to a wine event last night, and these guys were serving $200 bottles of wine. And I asked the guy, seriously, Southern, I said, what's your biggest seller? And he says that here in LA, he says Buzz Balls. I got no joke for this, but I just love the name Buzz Balls. It's two of my favorite words. So this is for your brother. We'll call it a out-of-court settlement for Jerry Sandusky. A free Buzz Ball. But yeah, you guys watched it. They just showed LeBron James on TV. You know, me and LeBron, we got a lot in common. You know, LeBron and I came out from Cleveland to follow our dreams. He's playing at the Staples Center, and I'm playing at a little bar off Vermont for free. Yes. We're living the dream. Yes. Yeah. Now, I got three kids now. Thank you. It's all right. You know, they're not cute little, blonde kids anymore. They're like 3 eating, sleeping, farting millennials that live in my house. Yeah. My oldest came home. He was having a party in the backyard, like a college party. And it was the same day my neighbor was filing to make his house a rehab house, which is like where I live, it's like a real problem. And it's a true story. Some idiot neighbor puts an email out telling everyone in my neighborhood that, but they put my address down wrong as the rehab house. So I had neighbors driving by, flipping me off. But if you saw the front of the house, you'd be like, well, yeah, it looks like a rehab. There's 20 cars, but the backyard, there was beer pong, rage cage, flippy cup, every beer drinking game. It was anything but a rehab. It was a prehab house. I live in a prehab. Yeah, I got a middle son. Are you guys middle children by any chance? You are? Yeah. Your brains don't work normal. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. My middle son, like, he didn't drive till he was 18. Which is, he's never been in an accident. You're laughing because it's the same thing. He's never been in an accident, but a lot of cars behind him have. You can't pick your kids' friends. And my son had this kid, Trevor, and I love Trevor. Like, he's just a little different. Not good different, not bad different, just like, the acronym LGBTQ. I knew he was going to be one of those capital letters. I just didn't know which one. And then I overheard him say that he had a crush on his teacher. And I'm like, all right, so that's where Trevor's at. Like, he wanted to make out with his teacher. And then I remember Trevor's homeschooled. Yeah, there's no capital letter for that. I got a daughter now. She's going to community. She found out. I was telling this joke. She says, "Don't tell people I go to Saddleback Community College." So she goes to this nondescript college down the road, and she's playing beach volleyball. So, beach volleyball is like 2 against 2. And they lost their first match to a transgender team. It's like a real deal, And beach volleyball, if half your team used to be a dude, I mean, that's 50%. And I tell you what, that girl could hit the ball like she'd been trapped in a man's body for 20 years. And was really pissed about it, too. But, what am I going to say? Coming from me, right, it's going to sound like I just tell her what my dad told me growing up in Cleveland. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. A lot of kids died in Cleveland, by the way. Yeah. So I got a son. My son's a pretty good lacrosse player, and in women's lacrosse, he'd fucking tear it up. The only problem, he's not gender confused yet. That's my job, so I start calling Marcia every chance I get. I'm like, pass the potatoes there, Marcia. And he's like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, Mark, pass the potatoes. Thanks, Marcia. He's like, what? You sound confused. Are you confused? It's going to save me $32,000 a year if you get the scholarship, guys. Get the last laugh. So I've been married 30 years. Just celebrated 30 years of marriage. Thank you. It's a long time. My wife looked at me the other day and she said, are you even listening to me? And I thought, that's a weird way to start a conversation. I'm trying to be a better listener. What do you think the average number of words a woman speaks in a day? A day. I just read this. 10, that's a great guess. It's 12,000. So I got a daughter, though, so that's like 24,000 words coming my way. And my daughter's got a boyfriend now, and someone said, what do you like about the kid? And I'm like, well, it's not the sitting in the pickup truck vaping for 3 hours every day, but the kid's a good listener, so that's like 10,000 less words coming my way. Yeah. My daughter's, I said, my daughter's name is Nikki. I said, you just be nice to me, because if it wasn't for me, like, I say my wife's a rescue, because I rescued her from Cleveland. She was dating a guy, and his name was Bruce Cobbledick. This is a true story. Bruce Cobbledick was his name. He ran for political office, didn't win, don't know why. And I tell my daughter, if it wasn't for me, your name would be Nick Cobbledick. All right, you guys been great. Give it back to the host. Host.
I was eating tacos.
Sorry. We're changing diapers in the hospital. That's good.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, diapers and tacos are not too far apart, so it's a good thing.
LA residents, are you tired of slippery floors? Are you afraid you might slip on your tile? Well, check out tightgripla.com. It's a local business coming out, surveying your floors, and treating it with a non-slip solution, a semi-permanent non-slip solution that will keep your floors safe, whether in the rain outdoors or indoors in the kitchen or bathroom areas that sometimes get wet and very slippery. So if you want safer floors and to not get injured while you're just walking around, check out tightgripla.com.
Dive Bar Comedy with Nick Cain.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, everybody. There's so many people listening to this right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's being aired right now. Like people are just tuning in, like on YouTube or something, like YouTube Live. Is that how this works?
There is a YouTube version. It's there's no video. It's just audio, but they have it everywhere. We're coming out on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Android, or whatever it is, Google Play. I don't even know where. It's all over the place. It goes through a distributor that just shoots it out to like every possible medium. So
it's also playing on LimeWire as well, or CompuServe.
I don't even know. Is that the ones where you steal?
Those are the ones that are from the 80s, like the 90s that no one goes to anymore.
Napster.
Yeah, Napster. One's filled with viruses.
Whatever happened to Napster?
They got in trouble.
Oh, dude, the Social Network happened.
No, they got in
trouble. The whole movie happened. They got in trouble.
There's a movie about him. Yeah, okay.
Justin Timberlake was in it.
Oh wow,
it's great.
I thought that was the one about casinos. Wasn't Justin Timberlake in a different movie about like casinos, like gamblers that got? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for having me on your show. I'm really excited.
I met you through Flappers. You perform at Flappers.
Yes. I perform all over LA. Flappers is one of my favorite places. I also perform right down the road here at the Hollywood Hotel. I do the Comedy Store, the Hollywood Improv as well. At the Ice House as well. Like I pretty much if you got a zip code, I'll be there. If I'm going to quote George Carlin.
All right. How long have you been doing comedy then?
Oh, like 4 years now.
Okay.
I moved here from Tucson. I worked on honing and crafting my impressions in Tucson because there was nothing else to do.
So are you going to be doing impressions tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
It's mainly going to be that.
Mainly impressions?
Yes.
Oh, that's something different.
Do you listen to the Frank Show in Tucson?
The Frank Show.
It's like a classic rock station.
Yes. Yeah. We listen to that all the time.
Oh, really? Do you know GT on the Frank Show?
This is GT, by the way.
I used to be on the Frank Show all the time.
Wow, really?
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the song, It's Halloween, Get Down, Eat My Candy?
Yeah.
It's Halloween, so get down.
Oh, yeah. I would drive from, I drive from home to high school, and I would listen to rock at that.
Were those guys really into me? Or they were just jacking me around?
Oh, dude, I was just in the car. Like, I didn't have
I think they were...
I wasn't there.
GT really wants to know. But do you
I don't
remember that
know.
song? Have you heard that
song?
No,
my song.
They wouldn't talk crap about you on the radio, like, as it's playing. Like, I don't know.
Have you actually heard that song before? And you just sang, it's Halloween, so get down and eat my candy.
Well, I've heard it right this moment. Yes, now I've heard it. But I don't think I remember.
Thinks he's world famous.
No, I used to get on the Frank Show all the time.
Okay. Yeah. No, I remember.
My wife doesn't believe me.
I believe you.
Because I haven't been on the Frank Show for a while. And because I think Frank... I was always on the Frank Show. It was like since 2001. And then, I think Frank found out I'm a Trump supporter, and he started hating me.
Oh.
I think that's what happened. But who gives a damn? I don't care.
Yeah, that's interesting about Tucson. Like it's a blue city and like in a red state. Like it's very.
Is that what happened?
I think that's what happened. But I mean, then I don't know. Like, dude, I've told people like openly I didn't vote. I didn't vote this election.
Who
I'm
did I
like,
vote for?
This
Jill
is
Stein. Jill Stein.
It's like, do you want to get
because
kicked?
if you get 5%, if the Green Party gets 5%, then they get like some extra money.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not a waste of a vote. It was a what's it called? Like I was disagreeing with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the word is for that. I mean, like stating that I disagree with all of the candidates.
Yeah, like you like, do you want to get kicked in the face by a horse, or do you want to get electrocuted by a jellyfish? Like,
my
really
favorite story, my favorite choice like that is: do you want to get run over by a Jaguar car, or do you want to get eaten by a Jaguar cat?
Ooh. I think Jaguar, because that sounds
They're
cooler.
both Jaguars.
Both Jaguar? Oh.
A Jaguar, like a wild Jaguar animal, or the Jaguar car.
Oh, the car. Absolutely.
Oh, you'd rather get hit by the car.
Another car, yeah.
It's much more wild to get eaten by the cat.
I just think it's funnier to get hit by the Jaguar. It's like, oh, the animal? No, the car. I don't know.
Anyway, either one sucks.
All right, okay.
All right. Well.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing some impressions tonight. This is a small preview. I do... here's my perfect impression of Stewie Griffin. He's a character on Family Guy.
I know that guy.
I do him
Can
sometimes.
you do Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig. We need you to dress up in a Peppa Pig costume and come
Peppa
to our
Pig.
2-year-old's birthday party if you can.
Oh, hello, I'm Peppa Pig. I love eating bacon, even though it's kind of messed up to eat bacon of one of your own.
I don't know. I haven't seen Peppa Pig. I've seen.
No, but he's doing the British. He's doing the British thing.
Yeah, I do the British accent thing.
All right. Hey, listen. We don't have a lot of time. Where can people find you online if they want to check out your comedy?
You can find me on Instagram mostly at Millennial Comic, or just look up.
That's a good name.
Thank you. Yeah, I post all my impressions on there and all my gig dates, my gig flyers. I post everything on there.
All right.
Facebook's also good too. Post links to that as well, and I also have mainly Instagram's where you can reach out to me.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nick.
So you guys ready for this video? Yeah. That's right. So this next guy, he got a real cool name. He might be a killer. I have no idea. But do you like guys named Nick? Hey, you like guys named Nick? Yeah. You goddamn right you do. So we gotta get a clap, 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 clap for Nick.
Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? Is everybody enjoying Mad Max? Is that a good movie? All right. I gotta tell you guys something. I'm a big conspiracy person. For instance, I really think that Wanda Sykes is just a higher-pitched Richard Pryor. Because if you remember Richard Pryor, he kind of sounds like this, like,
man, ever take a dookie and like sometimes, it just doesn't come out right.
just take that voice and add helium and you get Wanda Sykes. Here's my little balloon of helium.
Man, take a dookie and like sometimes it just doesn't come out right. That's good, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I am an impressionist, and which means I am emotionally unavailable. People ask me, Nick, please, can you be happy? And I go, no, I don't do happy. I can give you SpongeBob. SpongeBob's pretty happy. SpongeBob, he goes,
yeah. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
I do SpongeBob. That's the closest I'm ever going to get to happy. Oh, well. But I like watching that show, Our Planet, because it has such a positive message. Like, it's the one narrated by David Attenborough. It usually goes like this, like, millions of species on planet Earth are slowly being depleted. And this is because of you. We are now going to show you footage of a wildebeest being attacked by lions. You could have done something to stop this, but you didn't, did you? Polar bears lose Antarctic ice every single year, and this is because They lost their sponsorship with Coca-Cola. Okay, I'm sensing that the Our Planet bit is working great. I'm going to move on to the next material. I promise it'll be better than the last one. But I was dating a 52-year-old woman for about a year and a half. And I don't know if you've ever dated someone that was 2 decades older than you, but don't. But it was kind of like going out with Lois Griffin from Family Guy. Do you guys know Lois from Family Guy? Hey, trust me, I want to watch this movie too. Like, this is a really cool scene right here. Like, it's the guy who's gonna go, wait, that's me. He's gonna say that. But I do a killer impression of Lois Griffin. So like, Lois is at the bar and she usually says like,
Hi, can I have a hobby wall banger, please?
That's good.
Oh, you don't have that? Can I have a, It's okay, you don't have to turn it off, it's fine. You just need to witness me right now. Witness me from the...
okay, let's give up on that. Thank you. But yeah, usually the bartender will be like, I'm sorry, sir, we don't serve hobby wall bangers here. Chop chop, that's usually what they, yeah, I'll say chop chop from now on. Man, you know what? Screw all the things I was going to say. Screw all my bits. You know what's really pissing me off is that people are becoming snitches these days. Don't you feel like people are becoming tattletales more than they used to? I think it's because of the phones. Like, if it wasn't for the phones, people would be a lot nicer to each other. But now everybody's got to snitch on everybody for everything they do. Like, it used to be sticks and stones may break my bones. But now, it's sticks and stones and, oh my God, you remember that thing you did 20 years ago? Remember that one time when you said you didn't like that dress? What's your problem? You don't like that dress? Okay. Hey guys, if I can get your attention, would you like to hear an impression? Just give me one. Just give me an impression. Anyone. Does anyone want to participate?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. Oh yeah, Charles Barkley. I love doing Charles Barkley. He's amazing. In fact, you would have a set right now that was not terrible right now, okay? Just like me, I'm having a set that is terrible. Are you in my 5? Can you be in my 5? Can everybody here be in my 5? Atlas, you're in my 5. Everybody here is, well, technically there's more than 5 people, so not all of you can be in my 5. Okay, give me another impression. Come on, let's go. We gotta keep going. Yeah. Charles Manson, like, it's all about the feelings, man. It's about the system. You know, like when they tell you that, that you're a good person, but you're not really like a good person. And, I'm just an agent of the free world, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come to bars, I do open mics. I have shows, I bring one person, and then I gather them all to my weird ranch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a king of this universe. You know what I'm saying right now? I got the tattoo removed. I'm not Charlie Manson anymore, so it's not a really good impression, man.
I like it.
Oh, okay. One more, then I gotta go. Give me one more.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal. I love watching Shaquille O'Neal. He's amazing. I love doing him. If I was doing a real Shaquille O'Neal impression, I would be able to barely fit through the door, man. I would be crouching down to do my stand.
Christopher Walken, come on, dude.
Oh, come on. That's too easy. Give me a harder one. I'm doing it right now. Are you paying attention? I'm doing it right now. Yes. My name is Nick. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys, you need flooring because your floors got messed up during the last party. You need flooring because your dog urinated all over the place and it's all brown and stained and it's buckling and it's warping because of your dog. You were out doing comedy. No one was home. Well, log on to selectflooring.biz. Selectflooring.biz. B-I-Z. And hit them up. Call them up. Say, hey, what your situation is.
Hey there, we're back. Dive Bar Comedy.
Yeah, Dive Bar Comedy with Gary Robinson.
How you doing? Good to be
Special
here.
guest. You've been filming us for a while.
I know, it's exciting, and we're working on a little project that I think we got a lot of good stuff for a...
somebody just ran down the street with a backpack on. Scary.
Yeah, that's only at a dive bar does that happen.
They look very suspicious. Gary, tell us about your filmmaking career.
Well, I've been producing, directing, writing, and editing for 25 years. A lot of different clients, CBS, Sony, Universal, Martin Scorsese, just a big variety of different clients, all different kinds of productions. Thousands of promos, commercials, and movie trailers and stuff like that.
I like that you have a lot of completed projects, because a lot of people start things and they go on and on filming and they never finish it, because finishing is the hard part.
Yeah. Like a lot of girls say that probably, right? But yeah, I mean, it's very important to get done with what you start. Even if it doesn't live up to your expectation, at least try to complete it one way or another, you know?
That's true. So, yeah, it's exciting. So today's the last day of filming.
Yeah, we're doing a few pickups, just a few more things we want for this sizzle reel, and I think we're very close. We've got a lot of good stuff. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good comics, some interesting venues, and...
this could be the sizzle that starts it all. Dive Bar Comedy going worldwide.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
You never know where these are going to go, so it's like you put it out there and then you see if people are interested.
Yeah. You gotta start hitting people up after this and being like, hey, check out my sizzle.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
She's right here. Svetlana, the bar owner.
And you're going to interview the bar owner.
Yeah.
All right, Gary. Where can people find you online?
Production call, sharpcutproductions.com, one word.
Sharpcutproductions.com. All right, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Put your hands together and take it up right now to be Mr. Gary Robinson!
Give it for Buster Rhymes. What an amazing night. By the way, great comedians the whole night. You guys killed. That was awesome. Really good show tonight. Really happy to be here. I played in Las Vegas. Anybody go to Las Vegas a lot? Wait, Max has got to be going to Las Vegas. I love Vegas. I stay at the Luxor. They caught me because my relatives built the pyramids. They were Hebrides for all the non-history majors here. I love the Luxor because the wedding chapel is right next to the Titanic exhibit, which completely reminds me of my marriage. Like the Titanic went down in 4 hours of sinking. My ex-wife went down after 4 hours of begging. I like the Luxor because they got the bodies exhibit. You guys seen the bodies exhibit? The Luxor? What is it? It's like old dead people on display, right? So if you guys go to Vegas and you want to see what old dead people look like, go see Cher in concert. That's not me, okay? Cher's looked on dead since like 19. Cher looks younger than I do, so it's not a big problem. I love Vegas. There's a ton to do. They've got David Copperfield. He's got an amazing illusion. He's levitated his face for 30 years. They got Elton John. He's got that great song, Please Let Your Sun Go Down on Me. I saw Jennifer Lopez, and I gotta tell you, her performance was not half-assed. They're gonna dig up the Luxor. What did I miss? Something funny? I don't know. What else did I see? Oh, so they're going to dig up the Luxor in 1,000 years. They're going to say the great pharaohs were Tutankhamun and Carrot Top. Anybody got kids? No? Oh, you got kids? How many? 3 kids. Oh, and you're here. That's it. I think what do you do? Everything in threes? Do you ever go with 2 of you or no? Wait, are these the kids? Any of these the mother of one of your kids? No. So you're here with 2 non-mothers. The wife is at home taking care of your wife or no? No. Oh my God. This is like a Springer episode waiting to happen. I gotta be careful. I don't want to see chairs flying. Anyway, if you got kids, Michael Jackson is performing at the Mandalay Bay now. Now we know what the glove is for. That's my favorite. Like Michael Jackson, he bought the entire Beatles catalog. He could have remade any song he wanted, he picked Come Together. He's a movie star now after that documentary. The song Beat It has a slightly different turn. I think it's more of a command than a song. I love Michael. They got, that's my favorite Cirque du Soleil show in Vegas. I love that show. Like, there's this hologram in that show that's so real, you can almost feel Michael Jackson feeling you. Like that's pretty amazingly real, you know? So it's good to be back here. I love it here. I date a lot. Like when I was younger, I used to really date a lot. I used to look like Tom Cruise from Rain Man. Now I look like Dustin Hoffman from Rain Man. I look like Tom Cruise if the missions really were impossible. The last Tom Cruise movie is called Mission Impossible Fallout. Apparently it's about my hair. Like there's no product in my hair at all. It's pointing straight up, defying physics and gravity. Like my hair's doing everything it can to get off my head. It's almost like it's just grouping together saying abandoned scalp, you know? Like I got flying away hair, it says never flying back. Like God's done great says, you know, I'm not religious, my bald spot perfectly holds a yarmulke. That's cool. Still get a lot of dates because I'm on every dating site known to man. I'm on J-Date, because I got on there at a discount. I'm on Mexican Cupid, but that's for humanitarian reasons. For every girl that Trump deports, I can import a 25-year-old from Cancun. Now that I'm getting older, I'm getting ads for a site called Our Time for older people. Like the dating profiles are all obituaries. I find it's kind of hard to date a ghost. But I like all the swiping now. Like every app, you swipe left and right. It's like playing Space Invaders. And if you lose, you get a Space Invader who comes into your house and steals all your stuff. Anybody been married here? No? This is antisocial. I know. You were married?
I was.
How long were you married for?
3 years.
3 years? Okay. 3 years. All right. You really gave it your all. That's good. You made a lifelong commitment and you kept it. That's good. For you guys, when you're dating, you're just looking for love. I'm looking for something far more important. Audience members. So it's important to date a lot. I showed a photo of a girl's going to take up my mom. My mom goes, that girl looks like a hooker. I said, Mom, you haven't even met her. It's a little early for compliments. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, ladies. You want some hot deals on sexy styles? Check out everydaysweetheart.com for everyday great deals on cute and sexy outfits. Clubwear, mini dresses, leggings, sexy lingerie. And guys, feel free to stop by too and find something hot for the girl of your dreams. That's everydaysweetheart.com. And for 10% off, use the friend code TAKE10. That's TAKE10. Thanks a lot.
So there it is, Dive Bar Comedy episode 73. Hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to listen every Wednesday to Dive Bar Comedy wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, just listen to us and hit us up. You know, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of us and what you have to say.
We are on Facebook at GT's Comedy Jam. We are also live. You can come see us live. You can see our schedule at the gtscomedyjam.com.